Hi, I'm Royce with Viking Wax Press. Today I'm going to go over my Week 6 minuses and pluses and then talk about my Week 7 predictions. First big minus was the Brahmas' loss, where DC shut down the air game. Quentin Dormady showed that he is just not as good as Chase Garbers was when he was starting. Next negative is the Roughnecks. They're still not feeding Mark Thompson enough in the run game. He had only 13 carries. He scored a touchdown, but needs to start over Pledger. And then he needs to get at least 20 carries, if not 30. Another negative is the Showboats. They just keep losing, even though they were predicted by me at the beginning of the season to have a really good season. They are starting Troy Williams again this coming weekend, and I don't know that he'll be any better. Here he's about to get tackled by Breland Speaks. Which brings me to Frank Ginda, who, for the Panthers, is out for the season. That's another big negative. Another negative is the PFF website, Pro Football Focus, who still has XFL premium stats listed, and their link is broken, and you have to physically type in UFL to get to the right stats. Now on to the positives. We've got the Michigan Panthers, especially kicker Jake Bates, who kicked another 60-plus yarder, giving him 3 on the year, and he's 12 of 14. His only misses have been from 58 and 62. Another Week 6 positive was the Battlehawks. They are getting better and better as the season progresses. Their defense has guys like Chris Payton-Jones, Mike Rose, Carson Wells, and Pita Tamaopinu, who are doing amazing this year, and they have my favorite receiver in the league to watch, Hakeem Butler. So they're a definite positive. Another positive is the way DC played. They finally brought a run game, and they had 63 yards from Darius Higgins, and even better, their receiving game, Kelvin Harmon, had 103 yards, I believe. So they had a really surprisingly good game. Another positive is John Lovett for the Brahmas. He had 153 yards on the ground. Really, probably one of the best rushing outputs of the year, if not the best. One final positive is Ben DiNucci was cut by the Broncos. That's not a positive for him, but it could be a potential positive for the league. Will he come back? If so, where? Could he be on that Brahmas team and give them a wonderful offensive arm to lead that powerful offensive-minded offensive coach? We'll see. So now we're going to go into the Game 7 predictions. I'm predicting the Renegades over the Showboats. These are two teams that have won a game between them, so it could go either way, but every time I pick the Showboats, they lose. I'm not going to pick them. Maybe they'll win. The next game is probably the game of the year so far, Stallions against the Battlehawks. It's probably going to be the Stallions yet again because the Stallions are just so good. But if anybody's going to knock them off, it'll be the Battlehawks. I'm still picking the Stallions, though. Next game is a really good game, Panthers at Defenders. We just found out that Panthers quarterback is going to be Brian Lewerke, so that and the fact that it's in DC, I'm giving the edge to the Defenders. And the last game is going to be Brahmas at the Roughnecks, and the Brahmas are going to be able to take them, especially, again, since they're not giving Mark Thompson the ball in Houston, it's going to be a pretty easy win for the Brahmas. That's all I have for this week. God is good, y'all. Take care.